Well, good morning, everyone. Boy, we have been playing with some of the technology behind the scenes this morning. So I apologize. We're about a minute late. Well, maybe not. But now I think we've kind of gone back to the old style to see what. Good morning, Alex.
Morning, sir.
To kind of see what in the heck the differences are, if any. When I went live, Alex, it said that I had to choose a different topic this time, and so I chose one, but I don't know why that's never come up before.
Uh, did you choose? Oh, chat and interview. That's fine.
Yeah, I I, I don't remember that ever coming up before. Um, so can you see if we're live on the other platforms? Hey, everybody, piling in. My apologies. We're going back to the old style to see how, if any difference at all. But so bear with us as we have some technical challenges here. Oh, nice hair to do there. Let's see here. Oh, that was from Megan Dave. Dave, are you coming on? I don't see him.
He's there. I got him.
Oh, you do? Okay. Let's see here. So it looks like I think are we live on the other ones, Alex? Do you know?
Yes, sir. We are.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's working.
Nice hairdo there.
What's that?
That was you talking to yourself over me double checking the audio on the live.
Okay. Jeez. I know everybody who's on third, right? I know, I get it. But we're making progress. So, well, let's say some good mornings. Well, Gen X Holtz is here. Good morning, Gen X. Jan loving being grandma. Chris Romano. Alex, is my volume fine?
It's a little off. I don't know. Ask the chat.
Okay, everybody in the chat, let me know whether or not you can hear me well. I got a new microphone. Hey, Dave.
Morning, guys.
Can you hear me fine, Dave?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. So I got this new microphone. I had to rewire it. I don't know what's going on, but let me know in the chat if you think you can hear me fine. Let's see here. Chris Romano, Rick Senior's here, Kathleen Garcia, PJ Party Peggy, Lee, Marianne Thompson, Tanya Moonsheiber, Wendy. Good morning, Wendy. She said she just got the YouTube notification. Okay, good. That's working then. Good morning, Teresa. Joy, Martin's WB. Good morning, Martin. Kevin Kiesler's here. Christy B from Hayesville, Kansas. Cindy Hayden, 59. Wendy said, Sam talking to himself again. Isn't that the truth? God, I don't even know what half the time what the hell's going on over here. Beaver's here from Colorado Springs. Hey, Beaver. Joyce says it seems low. Hey, Martini Time's here and said, welcome back, Dave. Jess the Mess from Tex. Hey, Jess. Let's see here. So, hey, Benji1959. Big Ben's here. Good morning, Ben. Terry Dykus. Scratch 65. Scratch, where you been, man? Glad to see you. Mary Lee's Brown. Let's see. M1Z Chain is here and Sassy Minnesota Girl. All right. I think one of the things I'm going to have to do, Alex, is I'm going to have to push this camera back because wow, look at that. We got some 3D glasses going this morning. I think I'm going to have to push that camera back. It seems like I'm right up on everybody. I don't know. All right.
Yeah, and reposition your window just a little bit. But everybody's saying your audio is just a little bit low, Sam. So crank the knob up. Let's see what that does.
All right, everybody. How's that? Is that better? Let's
Still
see. I just put it up.
We'll get through it.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know. Maybe this is the microphone I should be using. Maybe I'll have to get a different one. We'll have to see.
Well, those Shure microphones that you've got are really designed to be right up on the microphone.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to push the camera back. Can't get to that today, so we'll have to deal with it at this point.
You're just gonna have to pick it up and MC today, brother.
Do the MC business over here. I don't know. We'll see.
Casey Kasem live here on TikTok.
I said Casey Kasem last week, and somebody said, "Gee, Sam, you're really dating yourself." I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
I used to listen to Casey Kasem.
I know. King's Girl 1974 is here. Cool Grandma. Hey, cool Grandma. Deb is here from Central Massachusetts. Hey, Deb. Glad you could make it. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? I forgot to. Oh, got to turn on that chat. Richard Placente over on YouTube. Good morning, Richard. David Morales over on YouTube as well. And Sue Bowen. Good morning, everyone over there. Hey, everybody on YouTube, can you hear me fine? Put it in the chat if you would, just to make sure. Let's see here. So, I am completely lost at this point. Let's see, Alex, why don't you go ahead and give us some indices?
I can do that. Good morning, everybody. 9/29/2025. Welcome in. Welcome in. Mixed bag of tricks today. S&P 500 up 11 points to 66,656. Man, it's Monday. I'm tongue-tied. Apologize. Here we go. Let's try that again. S&P 500 up 12 points now. See, I'm glad I did that. 6,656. The Dow is down 71 to 46,175. The NASDAQ is up 105 points to 22,589. And drum roll, please. Gold is up $52 to $3,861.
Wow.
Oh, don't wow yet. Don't wow yet. Silver is up $1 to $47.34.
Wow.
Finally happening.
Knock on wood. Looking at the crypto market, we're still recovering from a pretty good downturn. Bitcoin is up 3% to 113,993, almost 14,000. Ethereum is up 3% to 4,168. XRP has rebounded 3% to $2.90. Solana up 3% to
Too bad
200.
James isn't here. Too bad
Squirrel?
James isn't here.
Why? It's still not at $3. I'm plenty safe.
Yeah, I know, but he would be pumping his fist.
I'm sure he's watching. But anyway, H-bar back up to 22 cents. Stellar Lumen up 3% to 37 cents. And we were messing with technology, so I didn't have a chance to really dive through the deltas. There were quite a few, but the one that I think is apropos, in my opinion, there is a picture posted September 29th of 2020. It looks to be a picture of the Smoky Mountains, and the text in the middle of the picture said, "God woke you up for a reason." Oh, really? You got to put bubble gum on me while I'm trying to talk?
Good timing.
Right.
The other drop. Let's see. There's a letter from John Ratcliffe. There's a picture of first class on a jet, which makes apps Air G, Patrol High, Check-in, D Class, something.
It will make sense.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It says Twitter has been given the green light to blanket censor all content. That's back from 2018. Humanity at stake. Drop the meme. Silent majority no more. Be loud. Have a voice. Are you registered? Vote them all out. Prepare. Red October. Stand together.
Excellent. Thank you, Alex. So let's see. We have Kissing Bandit and Lipstick is here. Good morning, Bandit. Pure Blood Holly Johns. Good morning, Holly. Oh. Read some of these chats cracking me up. Towie Bixby's here. Hi, Towie. Glad you could make it. Lace and Steele's here. Hey, Lace. Traveler is here. Good morning. Oh, look at that. A nice galaxy. Thank you, Ben. Let's see. I think I saw James in here saying, yeah, he goes, yep, I'm here listening. You're, what's the term that Lee uses? You're creeping. Exactly. And there she is, Lisa Maria. Good morning, Lisa.
You'd creep all you want. You're still buying steaks.
Oh, Donna Fox is here. Special case 765. Oh, my God. Valerie James. Good morning, Valerie. Brian Yeager's here. Hey, Brian. Glad to see you.
Although, James, after all the bullshit with the last week, I probably owe you a steak anyway. I'm just going to throw that out there. Anyway.
Why? What happened last week?
Well, off the air.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Hold on. Let's see, Dave. I'm going to bring you up real quick
All
here.
right.
Let's. Oh, nice motorcycle helmet.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. Hope your Monday morning's going good. We're switching from corn to soybeans. My ag thing on the crop side is down, so I'll just give you guys percentages across the board. Corn is down almost 0.3%. Beans are down 1/10, and wheat is down 0.4%. Cattle is down 0.3, and hogs are down 5%, or 0.5%. The U.S. and Justice Department will be evaluating ag imports. Across the board, crop prices are down and ag inputs are up. Just some numbers here. Seed costs are up 18%. Fuel and oil are up 32%. Electrical costs up 36%. Labor costs up 47%. The cost of vehicles and machinery is up 45%. Interest expense up 73%. And fertilizers up 37 cents. So we're fighting it across the board, waiting patiently for something to click and take off. So keep all your farmers in your prayers. Going to be a tough run, kind of like the early '80s for the farmers. So
Yeah. Well, I think there's help coming, Dave. We just got to
patient. Yep, got to be patient.
Yep. Exactly. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Brian just showed up. Hi, Brian. Glad
Sam,
you could make it.
On the Restream feed, you need to click the full screen button. Remember? Down in the bottom corner of Restream.
It says orientation selection not available while live.
Nope, right above the orientation. Here, I'll do it.
Oh, I got it. That one?
Yeah, you could just do it, Alex. Come on.
Well, sort of.
Is that the right one?
Sharing the screen, it's not looking. It's all right. It's just YouTube and X are getting a different view today. So,
well, here's a really strange thing. So I clicked that, Alex, and now I can't see the chat on Restream.
okay, well,
Bear with us, everybody. We're trying to figure out this change that we made.
yeah, hit the escape key.
Okay.
See if it pulls it back down.
Yeah, now I can see the chat. Interesting. I don't know what's going on there. Well, we're just going to have to deal with it for today. We're trying to figure it out as we go forward. So Brian's here. Towie, I said hello to. Shari's here. Franny Dragonfly. Good morning, Franny. I'm getting some messages that I'm a little low. All right. Well, let me see if I can change that a little bit. David Morales over on YouTube said, looking forward to Mega Talk. Exactly. I don't know what's going to happen with that whole name change, but God, wouldn't that be something if something like that really actually happened?
Well, 4 minutes ago, JD Vance said Trump's TikTok deal will protect American user data from China.
Excellent. Excellent. Lynn Brooks 705 is here. Said, what's that background noise? I don't hear any background noise. Do you guys hear anything?
Yeah, you're getting a little back feed somewhere.
Huh. Oh, well. Sorry, Lynn. We'll work on it. Gulliver said, sounds good to me.
It sounds like Sam. It's just like a little squeak or a little
hiss.
Yeah.
Huh.
A little static.
I don't know.
Very
Obviously,
little.
it doesn't look like this mic that I got is the one for me at this point. Maybe have to make another change here. Well, Wendy said it's kind of an airy background. I don't know what the heck is going on. Well, we'll see. Let's see if we can muddle through it today. Bear
That's
with
California. Getting a little static
Exactly.
from California.
Frickin' Newsom, man. He's pulling some shenanigans behind the scenes.
Well, I laugh about that, Sam. It's like, we're going to make all ICE agents not wear masks. Well, how are you going to do that there, Gov?
I don't think for a second that Newsom is in control. I think that he is merely being highlighted to wake people up. I mean, some of the stuff that we see going on over here, you guys. Now, granted, there's a lot of very left-leaning entertainment people in particular that I'm friends with that are very, what was that, Alex?
Get closer to your microphone.
Oh, how about that? Is that better? Gee, how I'm gonna be right up on the camera pretty soon. I'm gonna have to. I know.
What was the comedian's name? Ernest.
Oh yeah, exactly. Jeez, what a comedy of errors today, you guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, well, what are you going to do? I guess I'm going to. Oh, you know what I might be able to do? I might be able to raise this up a little bit. There we go.
And then
Put
point it
down a
towards
little
you.
bit. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better, maybe, huh?
Yeah. There you go.
Test.
Get right up on it like that girl from Texas.
Which? Oh, Hawktua. That one? Oh. I haven't seen
Just
anything
a
about
mess.
her in a long time.
Just the mess. Yeah.
Oh,
she
Jeff.
He started her own.
the Hawktua girl got herself in a little bit of Hawktua water over some crypto memes and stuff. So
Oh, really? When did that happen? Recently?
A while ago.
yeah, it's been a while ago.
Mm.
So I think she took some bad advice from some people, and some money didn't go well, and people were like, "Yeah, we're done with you." So
Oh, that's too bad, man, because she could have parlayed that into a wow, nice sombrero. Thank you. She could have parlayed that into some serious coin, I think. Scotty Too Hot, he said it must be a squirrel that's making the noise. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Chewing on the wires out there.
James said somebody's kicking the poodle. What poodle are you talking about, James? Oh, that's right. It's an interstate-ism. Oh, my gosh. Martini Time said that's much better now. Okay, good. Wendy said the static's getting louder. Oh, my gosh, you guys. Oh, gosh. PJ Party said, now you know how us girls feel, Sam. Feel about what, Peggy? Come on now. Let's have a little more info there. If I'm going to be accused of something, I want to know what I'm being accused of. Oh, that's funny.
Sam, really think about what she said.
What?
Now you know how us girls feel. Having the microphone all up in your face.
Oh, okay. Jeez, talk about being thick. It took me, I didn't even get it. I'm like, huh? What are you talking about? Jeez. At least if I was still a drinker, then I could blame the alcohol. But I've been sober for so many years, I can't even use that as an excuse. Oh, my gosh. That's funny. Brian with the squirrels. Sherry, howdy from East Tennessee. Hi, Sherry. Extreme Diecast just made it. Extreme Diecast said, it's the Squirrel Network. Isn't that the truth? Oh, my gosh. All right. Well, let's get some stories going here. So under the NIH, the National Institutes of Health, there's an initiative that will award $50 million to about a dozen projects looking at finding the causes of autism and improving outcomes for autistic individuals. You guys, this is huge. Now, I personally think this is well underway. I think that they're just optically rolling it out now. But my God, we're talking about the exposure of a pharmaceutical industry that has had the death grip on Americans. Oh, that was cool, Dave. Look at that thing. Wow. But they've had a death grip on the United States of America. Well, really on the world. But here in America, we spend more on the pharmaceuticals here in America than they do with the rest of the world combined. Yet we're 32nd in life expectancy. We are 42nd in child mortality rates. I mean, it doesn't work. Yeah, one thing Alex, it's one thing with the I completely lost my train of thought. Anyway, what Dave, what do you think? I don't know what the hell I'm doing today.
I just want to say before I talk about it, Alex, it's you with the static. Because when you dropped out, it got quiet on the static side, if that helps at all.
Oh, thank goodness it's not me.
that helps the quietness on Sam's side, if that helps at all. So yes, well, it's interesting, all this stuff coming to surface on all that stuff, and more the merrier. You know, it's kind of like we're from fluoride to Tylenol to vaccines. It's important to at least look into them and make sure they're safe.
Yeah, 100%. And the amount of exposure that we're seeing with the pharmaceutical industry, and that was another story I have in here. But Alex, what are your thoughts on this?
A picture is worth 1,000 words.
Yeah. And
the time to pay the piper's coming. There's more and more and we've talked about this on the show, Sam. There is a growing disparity between the two groups, those that have decided to do it and those that have decided not to. And for decades, the groups that have decided not to, if that was included in a study, that study never saw the light of day. And now we're starting to see those studies that are 15, 20 years old making the light of day, and people going, hey, what the hell? So again, two things guaranteed to rise: the sun in the morning and the truth. And I think we're gonna have to buy some more popcorn, folks, because there's a whole lot of truth coming out right now.
100%, I agree.
You know what all the Tylenol stuff has really brought to me is like, man, think about all the times I have gave Tylenol to my kids, have a headache, or it just like raises my blood pressure just a little bit. Like,
Dave,
I think in moderation, it's probably not the worst possible thing in the world to do. Obviously, if you're with child, don't. They're saying, but what happens is you have a lot of parents that oh, Billy's got a boo-boo, take this, and Billy's got a fever, take this. Oh, Billy's got a snotty nose, take this. And so that's when it starts to, I think, in, again, very small doses, not medical advice. I'm not a professional, but like Sam said, the fever is the big one. And I think all parents, we're just doing what the trusted professional, as we thought, told us to do: break the fever. Well, don't break the fever. Like, let it get up to 103. It's okay.
It is. And you guys, this is not new information. It's new that President Trump is bringing it out in RFK Jr., but this is stuff that I've been talking about for over 30 years, over and over, and people thought I was flipping crazy. And now we have RFK coming out and validating what I've been saying. Oh, nice butterfly face. And President Trump coming out and saying it. RFK Jr. coming out and saying it. And President Trump just over the weekend said, don't give Tylenol to your young child for virtually any reason. This is stuff, I'm telling you guys, that has been known for decades. And it's been hushed up because the pharmaceutical industry has purchased the control of so many in Congress, in so many when it comes to sponsorship in the in television and Airstream. It's ridiculous what has been going on. It just blows my mind that I'm seeing this in real time today. It's phenomenal, in my opinion. Virgo 47 said, put them in the tub with tepid water. That will bring it down. That's a very good. That's what I used to do with my kids when they were young. If the fever got real high, put them in a cold bath, brings it down, but it still allows the body to fight off whatever the infection is. Hey, B. Bethany is lighting us up over here today. Thank you, B. And Baby Girl, also martini time. Oh, that's who sent the Tire Man. Hey, Tire Man. Glad you could make it. Richard Pacente over on YouTube said, I love science is proving all of the conspiracies true. It's so right. You're right. You are absolutely on target, Richard, in my opinion. Absolutely, without a doubt. All right, let's move on. So we have the National Guard surpassing the 2025 recruitment targets. Fiscal year 2025 is one of the most successful recruiting years in over a decade, according to the Department of War. The Department of War. DOW, Dow Jones. Interesting, Dave.
It's exciting. They want to go to work, and they know Trump does not want war, so that brings everybody's spirits up and want to go in and help the United States. So exciting to see.
Yeah, 100%. Hey, Mr. Alton made it. Alex, what are your thoughts on this National Guard?
Well, Sean Ryan's show had Dan Driscoll on, which is the Secretary of the Army, and he was talking about how retention numbers are up. All of the recruitment numbers for all branches are way up. Morale is up. The overall atmosphere completely has done a 180 from where it was, and I think that's a pretty fantastic thing for our country. another one of the deep state tools is to weaken everything, including our military. So to see morale up, to see physical fitness becoming a priority with these young people that are signing up and getting in, to take back that warrior mentality. I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
100%. So going back to the last story, Cindy Lou said the body heals itself. Absolutely true. Mimi OF5 said sore throat, gargle with salt water. Very, very true. Native San Diegan, garlic. Yes, it's a natural antibiotic. You guys are right on target. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. This audience, this group, this community, this family is up on top of things. So to see you bringing these things out doesn't surprise me at all. Lisa Maria said, "You're hilarious, Sam, with all the squirrels." Well, now that we're back to this old mode, it's easier for me to see everything. There's such a delay between Restream and TikTok that I get all flustered and don't know what the hell's going on. So, anyway, Donna Fox says, "Can't hear you very well, Sam." Joy, same with Joy. How about now? When I get right up on the microphone like this, does that work better? Huh. I think it's a crappy microphone, Alex. It could be.
Sam went and bought new gear and pushed buttons and didn't talk to his IT guy. So I mean,
I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh well, you probably see me with a new microphone tomorrow or in the next couple of days because I don't know what the hell to do. All right, well let's move on here. So this is interesting. Ian Yeager over on X said the state of Florida is launching a study on ivermectin to see if it can potentially cure cancer. Well, surprise, surprise, if you go to the NIAID website or the NIH website, I think it was, I'm coming off of memory here, but I think it was page 856 or article number 856. It's already proven that ivermectin treats it. It's already proven that fenbendazole works against it. And that's one of the things, you guys, I can remember when my dad got cancer. This is back in, God, it would have been 1990. And my brother, Dr. Mike, God rest his soul, he was up on all this stuff 40 years ago. And so my dad had a baseball-sized tumor, a cancer tumor in his lungs. Right? He smoked 3 packs of cigarettes a day. In fact, he owned a bar on Skid Row for 42 years. So you can imagine what kind of guy he was. He didn't mess with Big Mike. But my dad we took him down to Mexico and he got Laetrile treatments. And within 6 weeks, the baseball-sized tumor was gone. Yet Laetrile is against the law. You cannot use it in the United States of America. Why do you think that is? Because of the cabal, because of the, I can't even put strong enough words without getting censored here. Yeah, exactly, Alex, because there are multiple cures for cancer. In my opinion, this is not medical advice, but you have Coley's toxins. You have Laetrile, which is B17. You have the Gershon method. You have Dr. Brzezinski in Texas. He created something called anti-neoplaston therapy. And he went to the medical board to get approval to do clinical trials. And the only clinical trials they would allow him to do was on children with brain cancer. So that's what he did. And guess what? 50% recovery rate? 50% on something that was less than 2% with conventional medicine. The times are changing, everybody. We are moving into a time of exposure that I don't think that I didn't think I'd see in my lifetime. And it's happening right before our eyes. Scotty Too Hottie said apricot seeds. Yeah, that's exactly where Laetrile comes from, Scotty Too Hottie. You're absolutely right. Devin, oh, nice little, thank you for the squirrely guy or whatever that is. I don't even know what. You could have used a different term, but I thought I better not. But thank you for that, Mary Louise Brown. Oh, and Ben sent one too. Thanks, Ben. Scratch 65 with the cats. I love it, you guys. That's so cool. Anyway, state of Florida, ivermectin. Alex?
I remember a video from, 30 years ago. which was when the internet was still very primitive. AOL 56K, 28K modems. Of a lady talking about how the big C is nothing but a parasite. Really? 30 years ago? I identify as a conspiracy theorist, and my pronouns are "I told you so."
Well, it's funny that you say that, because I remember 35, 38, 40 years ago, people just called me crazy. There was no term for it. You're just crazy. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. And then that evolved into conspiracy theorist. Actually, it went from you're crazy to you're wearing a tinfoil hat to conspiracy theorist. Now we're called anons. That's fine. I don't care what the term is. The same mission applies. Truth, exposure of the truth, and at least in my opinion, Dave.
Well, and just like all of us, we've lost a lot of friends, but gained a lot more in that sense, across the board. Ivermectin. Think about this, guys. We treat our livestock for parasites. We treat our home animals, dogs, cats, for parasites. We're no different in the big scheme of things. Now, what that causes, obviously, right along the way, we've been using ivermectin in this household for 4 years. So since COVID's kicked in, so
Good.
And you can buy a lot of that stuff on the TikTok shop nowadays. So
exactly, you can get it on Amazon, you guys. You can
yeah,
get it on Amazon. Native San Diegans. What's that?
Worst case scenario, you go down to your local farm store and they sell it in an apple flavored paste, and it's 1.87% instead of 1% that you pay a doctor for a prescription for.
Very good point, Alex. Very good point. Native San Diegan said, sore throat, I use lemons. Yes, exactly. Skippy said, put the microphone right in your face. I think it is in my face. I got this microphone. Got to say, it's not working. That's right. I'll get another one.
We'll play with the settings, because I think it's probably a settings situation more than anything, but we'll get there.
Okay. Hey, Kathleen Paschke just made it here on Facebook. Hey, Kathleen. Glad you can make it. Oh, yeah. Brian Yeager said, how many Amish dying from cancer? Very good point. Very good point. 100% I'm with you on that, Brian. Texas Mimi said, we started with horse paste and still do. I mean, you remember all the static that Joe Rogan got over that? Yeah. And now it's proven that it actually works? Oh, my gosh, what a concept. But Joe Rogan, tell me he's not read in on what the hell's going on right now. Of course he is. All right, let's move on. So, we got to do sponsors. What time is it? It's sponsor time. Okay, so I don't even know. I'm not going to hit any buttons, Alex. If we get on the screen, fine. If we don't, big deal. So, MyPillow, Mike Lindell, MyPillow.com, MyStore.com. Mike can use the business. He's had a hard time. Go to MyPillow.com, MyStore.com. Use the discount code SAM and get up to 80% off your purchases. We have Neil Naturopathic. Dr. Julian Neal has developed hair care products. No chemicals, no toxins. It was actually developed for cancer patients to keep the toxicity out of their hair. NeilNaturopathic.com. Use the code SAM20, SAM20. You'll get a 20% discount. And Dr. Peter Glidden. Go to my website, samshalhoub.com. Click on the Dr. Glidden button. He has a website. All these things that we're talking about, ask him about it. If you're doubtful of what we're talking about, go ask the expert, Dr. Glidden. Use the code SAM and get a 30% discount. Alex, what about cyber security?
RiskToolTech.com, helping organizations lower their cybersecurity footprint through training and compliance regulatory frameworks. RiskToolTech.com.
Excellent. Thanks, Alex. All right. So, Dave, are you there, Dave? Oh, do we lose Dave?
The fuzziness is gone too.
It is?
The audio.
Uh-oh. Now we lost Alex. Oh, my gosh. It's just me, you guys. There's Dave. All right. I forgot to ask you, Dave. You're here with us. How come you're not out in the field today?
Switching from corn to soybeans today. The beans are ready, so got to make hay when the sun shines on them. So
gotcha.
We're flipping over. I'm making a little time to get through the live and heading out this afternoon.
Oh, gotcha. Cool. I'm just glad you're here. Lisa Piquel, thank you for the gifts. Scratch 65, the beach chair. What is that? That's the beach chair farmer. Hey, beach chair. Thank you for coming in. Traveler, Lord Bullion. Oh my gosh, everybody's coming in. All right. So the U.S. Department of Justice announced that it has filed federal lawsuits against 6 states: California, Michigan, Minnesota, New York, New Hampshire, and Pennsylvania for refusing to provide statewide voter registration lists upon request. Dave?
Imagine that. And I think majority of those are what, blue states?
Yeah, you think? Exactly.
So kind of bringing it to head. So I mean, sure, that relates back to 2020. So we'll see what happens.
Yep, 100%. Alex?
What was the topic again? I had a squirrel.
Oh, we were talking about the Department of Justice suing certain states for the...
Yeah. See this picture here? FAFO. Everybody do a search for Captain Seth Keschel. Okay? Retired from the Army. He's a statistician. He went through all 3,300 county voter registration anomalies from a particular disputed year of elections. Interesting stuff. So is it coincidence that we're having to use the legal system to go after these blue areas to get their voter registration information? I mean, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck without a microphone.
Exactly. I'm trying to get the microphone even closer, but I don't know.
Move it far away, Sam.
Huh?
Move it way up. Put it up above your head.
Hello?
No, that didn't work.
All right, jeez. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, you guys. Hey, Magic is here. Hey, Hits just made it. Hey, Hitesh. He said, hi, Sam, Alex, and Dave. Sorry, running late today. That's all right. At least you're here, brother. Glad you can make it. Scotty Too Hot, he said, FAFO. Exactly. Pure Blood Holly John said, if it's any closer, it'll be behind you. Isn't that the truth, Holly? Oh, my gosh. All right, moving on. President Trump authorized full force in Portland, and Pam Bondi deployed anti-Antifa nationwide. Now, it's my theory that this is something that was done several years ago. Now we're seeing the optical rollout of it. And I know people in Oregon, I even have family members in Oregon that aren't saying anything because it's already happened. They are just optically rolling it out for the rest of the population to see. This happened a long time ago. And now people are getting woken up to see what's going on. Dave, what do you think?
Well, whether it happened a long time ago or it's now, both are.
All right, I'm not the only squirrel chaser here.
Both are exciting to see. The Pentagon's calling 200 National Guard up for the Portland deal. So we're cleaning that. We're going to go to Minnesota. We're going to do Chicago. They're in Chicago, knocking on the doors and bringing law and order across every blue city.
Yeah, exactly. Alex?
If we think long term and games that have been played in the past, is this simply a strategic pre-positioning of resources to potentially deal with the chaos that happens every single 4-year cycle?
Yep, and that may be the case to slow down what happened in 2020.
I mean, I'm just going to leave this up for the rest. It applies. I mean, that's every single day for the last 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and there's more stories to come in today's dispatch where it's just like FAFO.
But Alex and Sam, all this is just Trump's just retaliating.
Yeah, come on, man. Did they forget what happened from 2020 to 2024? Come on, you guys.
That's conspiracy.
Yeah, exactly. Chicken Lady just said, did you see Dave's crown? What crown did you have, Dave?
It was nice.
Oh,
right
was it an
before the
animated
bird.
crown? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I missed it. Sorry. You might have to send it again because I didn't see it.
King
Lord
Dave.
Bullion said it may be a directional setting. Yeah, the direction is Sam is out of sync, and that's why he can't be heard. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm married to Bob just showed up. Hey, Bob, glad you could make it.
Just turn
Benji.
everything on the board all the way up.
What's that?
Just turn everything on the board all the way up.
Well, I did that before but when I do this, what about this one? Is that something that helps?
Oh, that's a lot better.
It's just an echo.
How about this one? Is this one any better?
No.
Okay. How about this one? Does that help? Did that help? Nope. How about this one? Did that help?
No.
Hello?
No.
It sure made it loud in my ears.
Put the microphone against her tonsils. We may hear you a little bit.
I'm going to try. Maybe I should swallow it. Maybe
Yeah,
that would work. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Alex is
Scratches.
holding his tongue.
What's that?
Alex is holding his tongue.
Yeah, I know. I know it's all my fault. There's no question. It's just a matter of what I did. I don't or didn't do. I don't know. All right, so let's move on. James Comer issued subpoenas in the Epstein case for Bill and Hillary Clinton, Bill Barr, Eric Holder, Loretta Lynch, Merrick Garland, and James Comey. Alex? Exactly.
I'm just going to do it again.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Exactly. Hey, just passing through's here. Hey, just passing through. Dave, what do you make of this thing? Of these, or Alex subpoena?
Well, it's look. Two things guaranteed to rise, right? The sun in the morning and the truth. And you know the little kids with their hands in the cookie jar and the cookie crumbs all over their face. Daddy Trump's about to come give them a spanking.
Exactly, Dave.
Yeah, James Comer was only the start of it, and there's going to be lots of guys following in the footsteps, along with Hillary, Bill, and everybody. So exciting to see.
Exactly. Kathy Jackson is laughing either at us or with us. I'm not sure which. Exactly. Benji 1959. Ben said next month should be crazy. What do you mean, Ben? This month is already crazy. How much? I mean, yeah, it's probably going to get more crazy, but yeah, exactly. Brian said it's going down. I'm yelling timber. Exactly.
I think this week is going to be interesting. Starting tomorrow, it's crazy.
And let's not forget, as Alex reminded us on the private chat this morning, tomorrow is the end of the fiscal year. Alex, care to expound a little bit on that?
Not until we get to the last story.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Vicky Veronic just made it. Good morning, Vicky. Pureblood Holly John said the Jaws music would be fitting. Isn't that true? Isn't that true? Oh gosh. Oh, Jan Levin being grandma said Sam's birthday. No, that's tomorrow, Jan, not today. Cindy Lou said I'm looking forward to seeing them all go down. Yeah, you and me both. There we go. Exactly. So Secretary Sean Duffy, the U.S. Department of Transportation, he said he's immediately tightening restrictions for non-citizen commercial driver's licenses. All states must pause new citizen driver's licensing until they meet federal safety standards. And their message is simple. Get into compliance now or lose federal funding. That's it. The purse strings. That's the key. Dave?
Well, I tell you what, James would be all pumped up on this one for sure. James talked about there's don't quote me on this numbers, but I think he said 300,000 have been removed off the roads right now, I believe is what he was saying.
Well,
excited to hear.
Supposed to be removed off the road.
Supposed to be moved. Start off.
Alex?
Excited to hear.
Well, I listened to the news conference with the Secretary of Transportation, and It was like 250,000 in one particular class where they have issued licenses that have long outlasted the visas that they were supposed to have in the first place. They have not. They're just. I don't think my dad logged 40 plus years, 50 years actually in a semi truck. I don't think people really understand the skill and the wherewithal and alertness that it takes to have 80,000 pounds doing 70 mile an hour down the highway, or up the side of a mountain and down the side of a mountain. See, that noise goes away when he leaves. When you mute, it's quiet. But anyway, it's a damn dangerous job. You have to be paying attention to what's going on at all times. And then we see what happens with the dumbass that does a U-turn right in the middle of an interstate, and the car goes right underneath them, all occupants done. It's insanity. It's insanity. And so I for one am, as Sam says, am all for it. You either follow the rules, or you don't get to do it. And I think the companies should be held liable too, because they know the people that they're hiring aren't qualified or don't have the experience or the skills. They're just trying to fill it with cheap drivers, right? Because these guys will work for considerably less. James has talked about, and I know what my dad used to make driving the truck. You can make $150,000-$200,000 a year driving a truck. And if you're a good driver and you know what you're doing, and there used to be a running joke about the JB Hunt drivers and Swift, the different companies, because they hire the really cheap labor. What was the joke? Did you hear about the JB Hunt driver that was almost drugged to death by a horse? Well, luckily the lady in McDonald's came out and unplugged the merry-go-round.
Exactly. Mimi of 5 said, I'll tell you, it's terrifying driving from Oregon to California. Well, I mean, how ridiculous is it that anybody can get a commercial driver's license if they don't speak the language? Come on. Let's get some common sense going here. Mama Bear said,
speak it. They can't even read it. How do you read street signs? How do you know?
Right. Yeah, 100%. Mama Bear said,
how did you pass the test if you can't read the freaking book?
Exactly. Mama Bear said the month of September was to get us ready for the month of October, the month to remember. Very good point, Mama Bear. 100%. Valerie James said, 1,000,000 miles, 0 wrecks. Are you a truck driver, Valerie? Is that what you mean? That would be pretty impressive. Thank you if you are.
My pops logged over 5 million accident-free miles.
Wow.
Each million is not easy. It is not easy.
Yeah. Jan Levin being grandma said, so can someone become a U.S. citizen and not speak English? Exactly. That's ridiculous. How that's ever allowed to happen, I don't know. Lee said, I've got over 40 years of driving trucks. Wow. That's a long time, Lee. Good for you. Jan Levin being grandma said, I remember those jokes. Valerie James said, JB Hunt, 62 miles an hour. Ugh. Exactly. Crystal Zeski said, I have many. Oh, interesting, Crystal. Very cool. Kathleen Garcia said the DMV driving test in California is a joke. Yeah, I'm telling you. Martini Time said, my husband's been driving a gas tanker truck for over 35 years. No accidents. Thank God. Yes, thank God is right.
That's defensive driving at the best, I can tell you that.
Absolutely. Exactly. Okay, well, let's see. Let's move on here. Special K 765 said, I've been driving nearly 30 years. Wow. Crystal said you didn't read the joke, Sam. I don't know what joke it was. Sorry, Crystal. The chat's moving so fast it's hard to keep up. So, over the weekend, President Trump posted a video. And that video, it was proven that it was AI. The topic of that video was MedBed hospitals. now moving from conspiracy theory to conspiracy to truth. Dave, what do you think?
I tell you what, that would be absolutely amazing. But with everything else going on, that's got to be a back burner situation. But how about that? Bringing it up. You know, you're
100%.
going to have the left and the other side saying he's losing his mind, he's crazy, he doesn't know what's going on, but he can still find his way off a stage, people. So there you
Yeah,
go.
exactly. Alex? Oh, did we lose Alex?
No, I'm
Oh.
here. I just, uh, yeah, can he still find his way off the stage? I just, the insanity continues. I don't have anything to add.
Yeah. Skippy over on YouTube said most truckers from Canada are Indian. Who knows if they can read English? Huh. Very good point. Yes, Jan Lovin being grandma, he was talking about med beds. Exactly. Jan Lovin being grandma said, my son's mother-in-law became a U.S. citizen from Mexico and doesn't speak English and has a driver's license. Jesus. Well, all of that, we got to get back to some critical. Wow, we did it. You guys are awesome. All right, so last story of the day. President Trump is now planning on attending the gathering of the U.S. military's top generals in Quantico, Virginia on Tuesday. This was called by Secretary of War Pete Hegseth. Alex, what were you going to say about the last story of the day?
Is it coincidence that it falls on the last day of the fiscal year for the federal government? There's a whole lot about this, guys, that lines up. Maybe it's a great big nothing burger. Maybe we're just a bunch of tinfoil hat, crazy, red hat wearing MAGA old men on a screen pretending, but holy shit, there's 800 generals and admirals that are all being called back to Quantico, which doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. And so there's something to it. I don't think it's just a renaming to the Department of War or, these are our new rules or our new regulations. But given like all of the landscape of narratives that are happening, you've got DEFCON levels being raised, you've got travel warnings being put out, you've got people coming out and saying, keep your head on a swivel, I'm trying to keep this TikTok friendly. You've got, the three eye atlas, thing coming towards us.
Yeah, that's what Mama Bear just said. She said the asteroid. It could be.
I mean, I don't know, right? Like, but when you have something of this level with our military, does it have to do with that country that we can't talk about? Does it have to do with rounding up of the people on a certain list?
And the leader of that country is here today, Alex.
I know. Like, my spidey senses are tingling, folks, like mad. So keep your head on a swivel and your powder dry. But yes, the end of the fiscal year is tomorrow. The meeting is tomorrow. The fact that our president has thrown his hat into the ring to go to this. 800 plus JAG officers being called in to be judges in cases. Like, God, if this is September, October is
gonna be
holy
lit.
shit. Oh my God. I'm let's do it.
Outlaw 777's here in Tammy C54. So Scotty Too Hottie said, so many coincidences. I agree. Are they coincidences? Probably not. Squiggly 77 said the beginning of EBS. I would not be surprised. There's enough but I've thought this so many times. I'm not day-fagging here at all. I don't have any idea. But Interstate Inmate James said, Alex is running commando today. Yeah, we're all on top of it. And James also said it's probably a good thing he's not here today. James, it's never a good thing that you're not here. We want you here. As soon as you're able, you get your little bottom back in here on the screen. Virgo 47 said, "It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine." Exactly. Dave, what are your thoughts?
So this is kind of a final thought, not necessarily for me, but listen to what we just talked about. Bill and Hillary brought up for the Epstein stuff. James Comey and military coming to meet. It's literally insane. So like I'm looking at this picture of all this stuff that I'm writing down, thinking about. It's like, wow,
Yeah.
who would have thought?
I know.
And here we are.
I know. And, as we've talked about many times, it's a slow boil. It's a slow roll. But there is, as I've said with the other country that we're not allowed to talk about, there will be a catalyzing event, and I believe it's already happening. Is there going to be an EBS? Is there going to be some sort of an announcement? Is there going to be a scare event? Well, who knows for sure, but there sure seems to be a lot of coincidences right now.
Did you hear what Tucker Carlson just released talking about Bibi?
Oh yeah,
And
yes.
I mean, Tucker Carlson sounding the alarm that this man is out in public speaking like Trump is his little
I know,
man.
I know.
But I mean,
and Bibi addressed it back, and he came out and addressed it head on.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, there's a lot of smoke. There's got to be some fire here.
And Tucker talking about the event in 2001.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
exactly.
He's like, it's all a lie. It's all.
And before that, he had a guest on that was talking about Oklahoma City.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. JP Metal Slayer said the culling of the left. Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah, President Trump just called.
We're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning. And you'll say, please, it's too much winning. We can't take it anymore. Mr. President, it's too much. And I'll say, no, it isn't. We have to keep winning. We have to win more. We're going to win more. We're going to win so much.
Virgo 47 said, I'll take all the above for 1,000, Alex. Exactly. Very well put. Mareski Patriot said, charge up your generators. I think that there's a lot of wisdom in that. We just don't know how it's going to play out, but we'll have to wait.
This general thing isn't about asteroids. I mean, if the asteroid's going to hit us, grab a drink and sit back and watch.
Exactly, man.
Somehow you're going to do it at that point.
But Dave, what if it's not an asteroid?
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. Hey, Alex, did you see the thing I sent to you last night?
Which one?
Well, I think Sam seen it, or maybe Interstate. It was about the astronauts that are going to go to the moon.
Oh, first time. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
What, I didn't see it.
You don't want to bring that. You have to check it out.
Oh,
Alex.
What was it?
It's a big deal. An astronaut was talking, and he's like, I mean, this is the first time that we're gonna put a man on the moon, and the first time that we're gonna have somebody in the space station, and they're gonna be talking to each other, and they're arm wrestling over who's gonna get to do what.
He probably just misspoke.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Either do I nowadays.
It's a good thing that James isn't here today, only because of that old moonshot thing. We would be good. We'd be wrestling on the carpet by now. Oh my gosh. Barbie said, can you see my post? Yes, Barbie, I saw that, but I'm not sure if there was something else you sent. Scotty Too Hottie said he must have found the technology to go back. Exactly. Virgo 47
Yeah, it's right
said,
here in this little. It's right here in this little.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. Well, we're not going down that rabbit hole today, but there's a hell of a lot going on, everybody.
Too late. We already did.
Exactly. All right. So let's see. We are at 109,000 likes. You guys are awesome. Just awesome. So one thing to do, Alex. Cue it up. Oh, wait. Everybody over on Facebook, we have to end the stream. We'll see you tomorrow.